Grand Circuit action is happening all month long at Dover Downs. So let's recap those standardbred 2-year-olds who went behind the gate in the Matron Finals, some of the oldest and most prestigious events in harness racing. 4 rich classic Matron Final events starring 2-year-olds went to post recently at our 5/8 mile oval. First, let's see the freshman trotting filly, Woman's Will, record a 154-2 triumph in the over $185,000 final.
3/4, 125-3. They continue on that far turn over toward the top of the stretch. Woman's Will leads now by almost a length, getting past Kathy Parker down toward the inside. Radiant Beam has to wait, looking sharp alongside. They straighten away, and Woman's Will pulls away now, has gone off by 4 lengths coming through the stretch. Woman's Will pulls away effortlessly. It's going to be tight for second. Trying to hold on is Kathy Parker with Radiant Beam toward the inside. Woman's Will easily.
With Andy Miller in the sulky, Woman's Will picked up her 5th win of the season out of 9 starts. The daughter of Donato Hanover is trained by Andy's wife, Julie, and owned by Al Libfield and Marvin Katz.
Tell me a little bit about this filly. She raced very game.
Yeah, she was really game. She finally had things kind of go her way, and she was on top of her game tonight. She's had a great year, but a couple times things didn't work out the way we wanted, but tonight we would all come together.
What's up for her for the rest of this year and for the upcoming season at 3?
Hopefully she'll come back real good as a 3-year-old and be in all the big dances, but she's still got the race at the Meadowlands left, so we'll go there next.
Insofar as this year, there's been a lot of really nice 2-year-olds out there, and you've had the opportunity to drive a number of them. Where does she stack with them?
Oh, she's right up there with the top of them. You know, just a little bit of luck away from having a lot more money on her card, but she's done very well this year.
In the 2-year-old trotting colts division, it was Doggone Lucky, taking home the winner's share of the over $216,000 purse in 155.
They make the way around the final turn. Love Matters and Doggone Lucky. Milligan School is now into 3rd. Dropping out of it quickly is Taco Tuesday. Treasure Keys K in the 4th. At the top of the stretch now, Love Matters. But here comes Doggone Lucky on the outside, and Doggone Lucky up to get the lead. Looking to split horses, that's Milligan School. Doggone Lucky, Milligan School, Doggone Lucky. 155.
Doggone Lucky is showing he's more than just that. He picks up another stakes win for owners Amy Lynn Stolfus and Charles Stanley. Conditioned by Hall of Famer Chuck Sylvester, the son of Lucky Chucky was driven to victory by Dover Downs' leading driver, Corey Callahan.
I was really lucky to pick this colt up last week, and then, for the Matron, he's got the Valley victory next week. But he's a really handy horse. I mean, I knew that if I got off on the right foot, I wanted to cut it, but Yannick, he was really intent on cutting it as well, so I was able to get out and nailed him late. So it was, the colt was very, very good. I'm expecting good things from him next couple weeks.
When you drive for someone like Chuck Sylvester, I mean, does he give you advice? I mean, he's like a legend.
Yeah, well, he definitely is. He let me in on, about the colt last week, and everything he told me was right on spot. So, he didn't even say anything to me today, so that worked out good. That's pretty good that a Hall of Famer like himself just, trusted me to wing it.
Congratulations, Corey.
Yeah, thanks.
In the over $183,000 final for freshman pacing fillies, it was newborn Sassy crossing the wire in 152.
They're racing midway on the final turn, Newborn Sassy. On the outside, that's Pen Pal moving into 2nd, dropping back Major Millie, trying to get in 3rd. That's Skinny Dipper, and they're at the top of the stretch with Newborn Sassy leading by 2.5, 3 lengths. Newborn Sassy being chased home by Pen Pal, who angles to the inside, coming through the stretch. Newborn Sassy is in front. Newborn Sassy, then it's going to be Pen Pal and Skinny Dipper in 152.
Newborn Sassy, trained by Jim King Jr., who co-owns her with CC Racing, scored in the prestigious Matron Final. Tim Tetrick was in the driver's seat behind the Western Ideal Lass, who who scored her 7th straight victory with this race.
Tell me about her. She just looks like she's dynamite.
Well, she does whatever she has to do. She's great to drive, makes my job real easy, and she just keeps finding ways to win. So as long as we enjoy the ride, as long as we can.
Looking at the race here, what was the way you looked at the past performances? I know you know most of those other horses. What did you plan to do?
Well, I thought I had the best filly, and I wanted to be in control. I wouldn't have mind followed John's mare if it would have worked out that way. But, from there I took it in my own hands. I got her there and got really to the front pretty easy, and she relaxed good, and she rated her own mile. And when it was time to go, she did what she was supposed to do and win.
You're having another outstanding season. Sassy Hanover, he's had a sensational season, and also he's got to be one of the leading 3-year-olds of this year and of the recent past.
Oh, he's a very nice horse. He won the North American Cup. It just kind of come into a year where there's, some really nice pacing colts, but he's definitely held his own. Jim and Joanne's done a great job, and just glad I can be part of the team.
Well, you're certainly enjoying a big season. Keep it up, Tim Teacher.
Thank you.
Finally, in the 2-year-old pacing colts division, of Big Top Hanover took a 151-4 triumph in his over $200,000 final.
They're midway on the final turn. Big Top Hanover continues to lead Pretty Boy Hill. Down toward the inside is Beach Ogre into third. They're at the top of the stretch now, turning for home. And it's Big Top Hanover. Pretty Boy Hill is racing second as they come through the stretch. Big Top Hanover, Pretty Boy Hill, Beach Ogre down the inside. It'll be Big Top Hanover to win it. Big Top Hanover in front.
Big Top Hanover, trained by Ron Burke, with reinsman Yannick Gingras at the controls, went from wire to wire. The son of Western Ideal, owned by the JT45 and Burke Racing Stables, grabbed a big one in his 3rd lifetime win.
Driver Yannick Gingras with another big year, and I assume that when you think of Big Top Hanover, he came into his best right now when he needs to be.
Yeah, he's a really nice horse. I've raced him once early in the summer. I liked him, and I got back on him a few weeks ago. And he still don't know, as when he started his head, he still don't really know what it's all about. And it's the first time really he got to cut a mile, but so he played out tonight.
Insofar as his background, he was in the Breeders' Crown recently, a long shot, and he closed the ton.
Yeah, he was just okay in the elimination, but he was very good in Lexington the week prior. So I thought he had a chance. The long odds didn't bother me, and he proved he belongs with the best of 2-year-old pacing colts.
When you look over a year, do you realize when a horse looks like he's finally made it?
Well, yeah, you're racing against these horses. They usually tells you pretty quickly, if they can handle it or not. He definitely can.
Well, you've had so much success over the years. In fact, you've got a horse that's won that you drive that's won $7 million. That must make you feel good.
Well, I don't know, but he's just an amazing horse. He keeps going at it year after year, and seems to be he's on top of his shape again. He won last week, and he's going to give a good account of himself on Saturday.
He looks like he's a horse that likes the chilling weather.
Yeah, there's no doubt. He's usually, this is his time of year. Every year he bounces back around this time, and this year's no different.
Thank you very much, Yannick Gingras. Continued success.
Congratulations to the 2015 Matron 2-year-old champs and all of their connections.